song.
Right. It says DJ Khaled featuring such and such and such and such. Because I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, I didn't really understand what DJ Khaled did, but they said he basically says to like, he
Phil Jackson's the situation. He brings some stars together that you would never think will be able to come together.
And as far as with the vibe, he tells them what he wants in the song, all that extra junk. Like, it's kind of hard to describe because I'm still learning about it, but that was Hitkidd. Hitkidd was the one that put everything together. The beat, the music video, Trick at the Red Lights. If you like, that's all his junk. And those are stuff that went viral. No, we're not taking no credit away from Glorilla, but that's Hitkidd's song. She still got hits with Tomorrow.
Yeah, he doesn't own Tomorrow or any of those other records. The only one he owns is FNF. Right.
And being that nah, I don't know what I was about to say, but it's the only thing. The only thing I don't like what Hitkidd did is he went to label meetings blind, according to Glorilla. Like, if you sold a song for $50K the next day, let Glorilla know what's going on, so y'all not going to the record labels blind. Because they said they was trying to sign her off of FNF, but they was offering low ball deals because somebody had already signed them. Somebody was already owning the song. So that's the only thing I feel like Hitkidd should do. He shouldn't let her into the meetings blind. He should let her know what was going on.
She don't own the shit.
No, and I agree, but
like she don't own the record, so she can't have a say in nothing. Like you get 50% of the she gets 50% of the profits. That's it.
No, I'm talking as far as going to the label meetings. She should know that ahead of time.
So he put out a tweet saying, because I'm reading this right now, and this is on Hip Hop DX. Shout out to them. He put out a tweet saying that he said when these labels are going to come and try to sign you after FNF, watch out. And he said, I don't know. He didn't get too much into detail, but that is something that he did warn her about. That FNF would try to be bargained into that, and she don't own the record.
And I agree in that part. But I just feel like, and it's just miscommunication for real. Everybody wants to eat at the end of the day. Yo Gotti is a businessman, so he's looking what's best for him at the end of the day. And Glorilla, Hick has been in this business for looking up for
I'm gonna read what it says here. Let me address. This is from his business partner, Kadeem Phillips of Power Entertainment. That's what they were called. Let me address this from the business side because I see a lot of confusion. He began on a Facebook post. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm not reading all that. He said, end of the day, Hitkidd did great business. He gave up 50% of the masters and 50% of the publishing for FNF directly to Glow. We actually did everything to protect Glow from the industry and herself. Honestly, Glow, independently collects the money for FNF. It's all hers. She just doesn't own the song and never will. We actually saved her from losing millions, and Global was able to get a deal without having to sell her independent record. So she gets a split on the profit shares. She does not own the record, though. She has 50% of all profit shares on publishing and masters.
So this is my thing with that. The song doesn't blow up as big as it blows up. Does she want the publish? Would she care about that?
Absolutely not. Of course not.
Yeah, so that's why you can't be mad. We only mad because it's the biggest song right now.
But she owns the like my thing is this: you don't own a record, so she can't negotiate deals to license it or to sell the publishing, the 100% publishing or masters of it. She can't do it. But she gets to own the profit share, and as long as she has a level of celebrity, and that's her biggest song, that will always make her money, and she will own that independently to the day that she dies.
Right.
But when now this depends on what she signed with CMG, because if she signed with CMG saying she sold her portion of owning FNF, she owns nothing. But CMG wants the whole 100, so they're trying to go at it with Hitkidd, which is stopping the money from that record from BMI and everything, ASCAP and all that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this is an interesting conversation, and the only thing we could do at this point is to see contracts, which we will probably never see.
Right. Hopefully they will work it out, because it's almost like it's like a bad vibe between the two. Because they say they want to work with each other, just business comes first. Yeah,
they could do some kind of licensing deal, licensure shit.
No, I'm not even off the song. Like
no, I'm saying, but even this, it's not like it's a whole project for me. It's only one song. They can license it out and put it on there like you do with movies. You make a song, but then you put the song on a movie soundtrack. Same shit.
And I don't think Glorilla really knows the business, because they said the lawyers that she had read them over are lawyers from CMG. So
that's what But then at the same time, Hitkidd was trying to send his lawyer, so that's still a conflict of interest. So she just needed her own independent lawyer, but she has the money to do that now, so she can do what she wants.
Yeah, she gonna learn from mistake. Yeah.
And Glow, you need to get off of Facebook. Please get off Facebook. You too popular now. Like, Facebook is not for you.
Nah, they never. Yo, Capella Gray still be using Facebook. Tusi still be using Facebook the whole time.
Capella Gray don't have a potential platinum single. So I like Capella Gray though. Shout out to him. Feel me? I think he's from the Bronx.
Yeah, I think he's from Uptown.
Shout out to Capella Gray. Feel me? I'm not shitting on him. But yeah, I don't know. I bet you got a haircut, my nigga.
Nah, hell nah. I'm about to go get my
You about to go back to the ways? What's going on?
Ever. But I don't want to grow my. I like my hair just length. I don't like it too much. I don't like it too low.
You want the Joel Embiid for the rest of your life?
Yeah. You feel me? Cameroons. You know, Pascal Siakam. We all got it.
I'm dead.
How about Joel Embiid, bro? I don't know. How we 0-3?
I'm not talking about we're not talking about basketball. I'm not about to draw all the conversations. It's too early to be talking about.
I'm mad about my fan duel. We're not even gonna talk about that.
I don't know. You and Christine in this fan duel shit. I don't know nothing about this, man.
I'm gonna become rich off of it, bro. Just know that.
Wait for it. And when I do, I'm not gonna post about it like these dumbasses out here. Get robbed if you want to, because the holidays are right around the corner.
Nah, I'm gonna post about it. You ain't touching. You ain't taking nothing from me. What you gonna take my card?
Just shut it off. You could take the card. It's gonna be locked anyway. Someone's gonna call my turn God bless him though. I think this is crazy. What about this? What else we got? Spinner Benz beat his case.
Yeah, shout out to him. He was facing 30 years for a gun possession. Yo, it was looking bad because for a good 3-4 months, I think they say he was facing 30. They're using his lyrics in court. They showing up his videos and shit. It was looking terrible, but he beat it the other day. I'm happy for bro.
Hey man, Spinner Benz got a couple dollars, that who I smoked did some numbers for him. Y'all gotta be careful out here, man. Shout out to Surf, man. They coming. It's holiday season. They want to put niggas in jail, and y'all gonna get these long, drawn out court cases. A gunner was denied. A motion again. I seen Sue Surf is fighting a RICO case. It's getting nasty.
Right, this rap shit. I feel like we at a point where we ain't never had as many real rappers. As far as like, you know how you have rappers from the hood, they from the hood, but they like the face of the hood. They got the drug dealers putting the bread behind. Now you got the drug dealers rapping about it. Now you got the shooters rapping about what they actually got going on. And everybody doing shit for clout. So they just, and social media is making shit worse.
It makes it terrible. This is a real nasty time. I really don't get what's going on. I just know it's a lot of fucking cases happening right now. And God bless them, man. That's all I'm gonna say. God bless them. Speaking of other news, my bad, y'all. I got a group chat. So it's some freaky fighters out here. Like this, I don't know what country this is. This is one of them Hispanic countries. Shout out to my Latinos. But y'all niggas got some explanation to do. This nigga done. They was jumping this dude, and then one of the dudes pulled the other dude pants down and tried to put his finger in his butt.
Bro, I would have killed him. Everybody got to die.
Bro. But I'm confused because I'm like, yo, bro, you don't got on no drawers with jeans. This nigga trying to put his finger in your butt. Y'all niggas got too much going on right now, bro. This is some real freaky fighting going on out here, bro. Some real freaky fighting.
What type of game is they on?
Bro, Paul, I can't even say pause because you can't pause that. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a nasty time out here, gang. Actually, I'm about to send y'all this in a group chat because y'all gonna think I'm lying. I just made this up.
I don't want to see that, bro. I'm good on that. Yeah. Shout out to Lil Durk, who was his case from 2019. He was facing like 5. He was facing, I don't know, I forgot what 5 what, but he was facing attempted murder. It got dismissed. Shout out to Durk. That's what money do.
Yeah. Shout out to the lawyers.
And Vaughn was in that case too, so you feel me? So
shout out to the lawyers. Vaughn beat it for the grave, man. It's crazy.
The other dude that died, I forgot the other dude's name. He was in the case too. He died too.
God bless him. You feel me?
That nigga and Durk.
Durk beat the case. 50. Oh, what's going on with 50 Cent and Marquis now? They still going at it?
Yeah, they still going at it.
I know the Breakfast Club.
50 Cent just recently did a Breakfast Club interview.
Shout out to 52 because Power is not on and all that's not on Stars no more. It's on Lionsgate for right now. What I've been seeing, like the new episodes. But he's leaving Stars. He's not staying with Stars. We can get into the Marquis thing, then we can talk about his business endeavors, and then we get to the Kanye part.
So basically, I forgot my train of thought. I forgot what I was about to say about what he said about Breakfast Club. He was saying,
But Marquis,
yeah, Marquis. He was saying, Marquis basically did it to himself, bro, by listening to his mom. He don't forgive him, nothing like that. He don't want to talk. He could have been reached out. He don't got to do the internet shit. So, like he said more. I forgot. Let me see if I can hear it again. Look at the actual quote.
Christine, anything you want to add to this?
About Marquis and 50 Cent. Well, I didn't see what he said on the Breakfast Club. But the only recent thing that I've seen was him post a picture with his other kid. I don't know. The comments made it seem like he was kind of throwing a jab at his outfit. But I think this is.
All right, so I got this that quote. 50 Cent said, I don't think it was genuine. You don't call TMZ to say you want to sit down and talk. He wants some attention. That's fine. He can have all the attention he wants. When you heard him say that in the interview, that what he thought to believe for a long time, he doesn't stand up and say, "Oh, I don't believe what I always believe." When I say I'm entitled, it's actually his mom who's entitled, and then it trickled down. So 50 Cent doesn't believe it's real.
All right, yeah, and then this is from MSN.com. It says following the 50 Cent interview on the Breakfast Club, boom, boom, boom. Marquis quoted. Now y'all see, I try to reach out to talk to my pops as a man in front of the earth and behind the scenes. I have no phone number for you, and you have blocked me on social media for years, so I can't DM you personally. And everybody that is mutual is scared to touch the topic because they're scared of you. And then he proceeded to post on his page him and his pops, a picture of him and his pops together, and then picture with him and Supreme's son, my boy P2, and he was saying that he didn't know him. They took a picture. He thought he was a fan. He would never do that to respect his pops. And then he also posted, shout out to my boy, man, this is messy, but he happened to post a text message between the two, so about they should box for money for like 50K. It was 100K put up, 50K for each of them, and that whatchamacallit, what so it was a 50K for each of them, and then proceeded to post his number, I guess, online, and then
Supreme got mad.
Yes, Supreme Jr. He got mad, man. P2 he got upset, man, real upset. Because he started receiving a lot of calls and text messages, and some were good, some were threats, some were all over the place. And he said, Marquis, don't do that because it could get real bad. And he proceeded to call Marquis' mom's a little thotty that will fuck with anybody that gave her attention. So it got real digital.
Right.
It got real digital, and then it seems to be that trickle down effect. Trickle down, and they pops having issues, sit down to them having issues, and yeah, and they happen to be at the core of all the bane of each other's existence to this very day, even in the next generation.
So what do you think this goes from now? Do you feel like it's too early for 50 Cent to forgive him, Tay John? Or like what do you think is gonna take for 50 Cent to forgive him?
50 is a cancer, bro. Christine is our astrology expert here, and she knows about cancers. Could you tell us about cancers? I know that they are highly emotional beings.
Yeah, cancers are emotional. They take things to the heart. They're also very caring, though, and very giving people. So
yeah, 50 Cent feel like he's
basically betrayed in a way if that trust is broken. So, and they're also very petty. Like, Charlamagne's a cancer. That's a petty motherfucker.
Yeah. That's crazy. I did not know Charlamagne was a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it goes on to read also from Marquis. He says, boom, boom, boom. Everybody's scared of you. This seems to be the only way to reach you. I'm not a kid anymore. No mommy involved. I don't want or need your money. I stand on my own too. In regards to 50 claims about the text, waiting outside. I forgave you for it. Hold on. What the fuck? All right. I think this is from his mom. I'm trying to read what his mom said. To me, I don't think that's not an important part. Anything y'all want to add here? Because I'm just trying to like find some of the stuff.
But now, I really just think, this shit has to happen behind closed doors, not because the media, the fans, or anybody else out in the world wants it to happen or figure out what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If it's reconciled behind closed doors and they want to let the media know or don't, I think that would be up to them. But anticipating but them still interacting and doing it publicly has a part in it too. But this shit is trees. They need to do that shit.
Yeah, somebody should try at least. That's mutual between 50 Cent and Son. Try at least.
They need Ayana.
Nah, they don't need Ayana. I seen that episode with DMX. It did not go well. They just have to. It just has to be when 50 want to do it, because 50 has to want to do it, and Marquis is at a point where he wants to do it, but 50 has to want to do it. So it is what it is.
Like, God forbid, and I ain't wish. I feel like something was to happen with Marquis. Like, it'll be to a point where 57 try to reach out then, but I hope it's just not too late by the time he tries to reach out.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, man, it's getting nasty. Preem Jr. is not too happy about what's going on either. What'd he say? DMs were speaking on the phone. He said, he said he's on some. He said Marquis is on some police shit. He gonna tell him one last time. He's not addressing that. But also, this happened in a way because I believe I'm not entirely sure the details, but Preem Jr. just had a loss recently as well. So this happened at a really bad time for him and Marquis to kind of be going at this, and it's for the world to see. So
yeah, see, that's what happens when you're a public figure, bro. Like, ain't no time to grieve. Niggas do not be caring, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. This is nuts, honestly. I don't know what to say. What else we have going on in music right now? We have new music.
Jeezy, who just did an interview with the Breakfast Club, and he was basically saying how he don't care about the streets no more. Like, you know how like
you said who, Jeezy?
Yeah, Jeezy. He was basically saying he don't care about street credibility no more.
Yeah, it's one of the songs on the project Snowfall. So he also dropped a project called Snowfall, which I am listening to a lot and I quite enjoy. I'm a Jeezy fan. So
yeah, I was about to listen to it till I seen a tweet. What's the Jeezy album TM 101? What's that shit stand for again?
Thug Motivation 101.
Yeah, they said if you was not in high school when Thug Motivation 101 came out, no reason for you to even listen to Jeezy new shit.
Bro, don't be listening to these niggas, man.
I'll just chilling. I get a chance to listen to you.
Nah, it's valid. It's valid. He got some joints on there. I will say, yo, Jeezy, this is a hell of a time for you to be saying this shit because I was selling crack because of you, nigga. Like, talking about.
I seen that too on Twitter. It was like, bro, Jeezy album is dropped. After the first song, let me go grab my baking soda and shit. Everybody take pictures of the kitchen with baking soda.
Hey man, listen, bro. When that Thug Motivation 101 came out, I was like 11 or 12, bro. I wanted a light Caesar and I wanted some fucking baking soda. So yep, I started selling crack like the next day when I heard that shit. That shit was monumental in street culture.
Would you say there was an era where Jay-Z was the best rapper at any point? Like
Jay-Z was always considered the top.
Jay-Z.
Yeah. From like 2005 to like 2005 to like 2011, maybe 10.
Jay-Z was the best rapper?
I won't say he was the best, but it was a time where he was the hottest rapper. Mm-hmm. Like when Thug Motivation 101 came out, bro, you couldn't wear snowman shirts in the school, bro.
Yeah, you always say that.
Like you couldn't wear. Like Mike is laughing in the background. We could not wear. It was on CNN, bro. It was a thing about banning the snowman. The Warner Brothers. If you see the police, Warner Brother, stop snitching. Vote instead of vote or die, trap or die. Like the snowman T-shirt, they sold so many bootlegs in them shits. They didn't even care that they were selling the bootlegs because the real one was still selling like a motherfucker, bro. Jeezy had a moment in history, bro. And you gotta remember, BMF was part of that time too.
What?
So it was like they was everywhere, bro. It was everywhere. Like I don't even know how to like if you wasn't outside when Jeezy was making his music, bro, you really not gonna understand like when that Thug Motivation 101 comes on, bro. You didn't even have to be a hustler. You didn't have to hustle, but it just took over everything. Everybody wanted to be from Atlanta. Everybody wants to be from Atlanta. I know people love Gucci. Shout out to Gucci. He's definitely part of the culture. But as commercial success, his commercial success was nothing like what Jeezy was.
So would you say Jeezy is like the best rapper, like from '05? Like, who would you say was like your top 5 from the '80s? Because you never, I always hear different niggas. You always hear like Gucci,
So,
the T.I.
but people that say Gucci because of culture influence. If you talk about the best, like the best rappers in '05 from Atlanta was like 3 Stacks.
I never heard of 3 Stacks.
Andre 3000.
Oh, I'm about to say
3 Stacks. Ludacris. This was like Chicken and Beer had just came out. He was one of them niggas. T.I. was coming along. Jeezy was like number 1. Like
right.
Outkast, they kind of veered where they had such a wide audience. It's like Wu-Tang. Their audience became so wide. But if we talk about just hip hop, black culture, street culture, Jeezy was him. It was Jeezy and T.I. And Ludacris was also veering off into that major stardom as well, because this is when he started to start doing movies and shit. So if you want to just say, at that time, Jermaine Dupri and Jermaine Dupri to sound along with Jazzy Faye. And then you have Jeezy, T.I., Ludacris, 3000, and Gucci was somewhere within that mix too. But then you can't forget the groups like D4L or the Franchise Boys and all of them. So I was mad. There's a lot of Atlanta was just really popping at that time.
Atlanta been coming up.
Atlanta been having a wave. Jermaine Dupri was him. Jermaine Dupri was working with everybody.
That's a fact.
It's not what was. Jermaine Dupri is. Excuse me. My fault, JD. I don't want me to cause no disrespect. Oh, it's also today's my dad's birthday. I'm on the pod right now. I can't.
That's crazy. Today's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to Swoop's dad. Happy birthday to my mom.
Yes, it's his birthday. He just got his cigars and stuff. I'm tired as hell. I need to call my dad. My mind is all over the place. I feel like all right. Anything else that we want to get into? Because we talk Jeezy, we talk 50. We have Kanye to get into. What do we want to do?
Yo, I'm on my Kanye West shit from now when I'm arguing. Come kill me in 7 days or shut the fuck up.
Yo, what?
That's what Kanye West said. That's what he
all
told
right.
me.
Let's break. All right. One of y'all can break this Kanye shit down because I'm still confused on what the fuck he got going on right now. I just know.
But I didn't watch the full interview because they keep taking it down. I'm only an hour 30 minutes into it.
I watched the Drink Champ shit. I know what's going on.
I'm talking as far as the Drink Champ shit. I'm only like an hour 30 into it, like the whole time. I never get to finish it because every time like it's hard to sit down and watch 3 hours of content. To be honest with you, bro. So I ain't finished it yet.
That's why I listen.
I
just listen to the audio.
I ain't get a chance to. But he was basically saying how is guys like Mill and them speaking up against him, not even against him or saying anything about what he got going on, and they didn't help him out when he couldn't go see his children. The only person that was there for him, like getting the address of his children's birthday, was Travis Scott. So everybody else should shut the fuck up and mind their business because they didn't stand up for him when he was looking for his kid. They didn't nobody try to help him out. So he feels the same way right now. Don't say nothing to me if you would have said that back then. Then he's saying white lives matter because his kids are white, which we already talked about on the podcast that you gotta see.
Anything else y'all got this shit? Because we can get into this Kanye shit. And then Mole and Joe Budden is going at it too. But
I'm still trying to understand Kanye. Like Kanye is somebody that's complicated to understand a little bit. It takes for shit to happen. Like, oh, now we see why Kanye did this.
So yeah, what part do y'all want to get into the breakdown on? Because I seen the whole Drink Champ shit. He's having a crazy week. Balenciaga let him go. Christine, you want to get into that as well? Gap and Adidas are not working with him anymore, or they're trying to remove themselves from him. Excuse me.
Let's speak on this. Why do you feel like Nori took down the interview? Like, if you were in that position, would y'all take the interview down? As far as like shit Kanye West was saying.
So revolt. All right. So let's y'all answer that, and then
And this is my perspective. Being me and that I'm not taking nothing down because when another person says on my platform is always reflecting. Even if I disagree with this,
absolutely. So all right, y'all talk about this real quick because I want to look something up before I even get my point.
I feel like you're entitled to your own opinion. Come on, mine. If I want you to, if you didn't come and be yourself, what's the point of coming on my platform for, bro? Because the whole point of coming on our platform is for people to get a better understanding of you. And for me to take their voice away, because I don't agree with what you got to say, is like, damn, that's disappointing, bro. Because now it's like, bro, you care what the people think about you, bro. Yeah, nobody ever said nobody when Kanye was speaking. Nobody ever said Nori. Nobody ever said any of them guys' name. We said Kanye West. Kanye West. We don't reflect what Chris Brown said on Drake Head does not reflect you. What Lil Wayne gonna say on Drake Head does not reflect you. What 50 Cent said on Drake Head does not reflect you. When Diddy and Jadakiss the Fabulous did that interview where everybody called Diddy gay, didn't nobody come say, oh Nori is gay too. No, that didn't reflect you. That reflected Diddy in them.
And this is where you look at things on a small level, Bess. That's what I'm saying. This is a bigger picture and a bigger level here that you're not acknowledging this stuff at. And so Drink Champs is on Revolt TV, right? Revolt TV is owned by they do business with Comcast. That's what they're distributed through. So who do you think sits in those rooms, in them board offices room, board member rooms that dictate the kind of not salary, but money that will go to Revolt when they start doing their yearly budgeting and things of that nature? And Kanye's on there talking about what can be considered anti-Semitic remarks. Now you fucking with money. Drink Champs can't afford because they do business with people that don't look like us, that can take offense to these things. So now it looks like it's not that deep. For us, it's not that deep. But it's always about the money, bro. And go ahead.
And I agree with you, but this is what I would say. Before the episode got released, they took their time to edit that shit out.
They didn't. They don't edit on Drink Champs.
But I'm saying they released it like with no problem. Like, of course, they had to put their edits in as far as like they watched the vid, they seen it. Like they was probably in the back room when everything was going on. But you guys are only facing backlash because of what the world thinks now. If that's what you think of, if you saying they work with certain people, them people didn't have a problem with it until it came out. And I'm pretty sure that it takes 2-3 days to film an episode and get it out and all that information. And you probably knew. You probably was like, oh, this probably not. You could probably like, this is not a good idea to release. Yeah, I didn't have a problem until it was after the release, the backlash I got from it. But you can continue.
So Comcast is owned by Brian L. Roberts, right? Brian L. Roberts is Jewish. That's it. That's all the answer you need right there.
Yeah, but
you got to think about it. He don't oversee everything that comes out. He got too many shows. So they do this, we do that. Now, boom, the episode comes out, and now I have to do damage control. You know why? Because that phone is ringing. Yo, Nori, that shit you put up there, wow. Sponsors, Nori, I think we might want to pull away from your show. Like, you get in those calls, you get the pressure is on. So what do? You go on your tour of apologies, you take it down, and you distance yourself from that situation.
But it's already out though. Like,
it's out. But that's Nick. And what same thing happened to Nick Cannon when Nick Cannon said that we are the real Jews? What happened? Try to take Wallet out from him, do all this stuff, and then what he had to do: apology tour, interviews, all kinds of stuff. Ye is considered right now he's a nuclear bomb right now. If you get too close to Ye, you will lose business. No matter how much we love him, there are people that are in power that dictate these things that don't look like us. I'm not saying Ye is right. I'm not saying Ye is wrong. But in the essence of business, you don't want to conflate religion and political views because that's when you fuck up your money.
Right.
So, and Ye, not saying what he's saying is wrong. I watched the Drink Champ. There's things he said that I agree with. There's things he said that I didn't agree with. But I also understand that you can't just go on there. Well, because he's a billionaire, he can go in there and say that. But we can't just go on there and sit there and agree to the shit he's saying. And now, he don't fund Drink Champs. He don't have no business dealing with Drink Champs at all. So it's like, what do you do there?
Good. That's the only thing. But do you feel like anything kind of what's saying is right or wrong, or you don't want to speak on it?
Man, I do not get into none of that shit. I don't get into none of that shit because that's a game. The stuff that Ye's talking about, I've never been in these rooms.
Right.
He see things that I've never seen. I've seen things like we've seen things that people that we talk to have never seen.
Right.
So when I may bring something up, people are like, "Oh, that don't happen." I'm like, "But have you ever been in this room?" Oh, I'm sure. I'm like, listen, I've been in this room, and I can tell you, I've seen some crazy shit happen. What Ye's doing is a dangerous game, bro. It's a very dangerous game, and I don't really know where to go with that. I don't like. You can stand with him if you want to, but your business, like we just watched Alex Jones got to pay what, like $2 billion, crazy shit like that. Mike, how much Alex Jones got to pay? He got to pay $1 billion back because of saying the Sandy Hook, mass murderer wasn't real. He said it was a hoax. So your words can get you to lose money. You can say whatever the fuck you want. We are in America. You can say whatever you please, but there is a consequence to every action. You can say what you want, but now you got a lawsuit. Kanye got a lawsuit right now from George Floyd family for $250 million, $250 million. $250 million because of they saying he putting out information. They didn't sue Candace Owens, who actually put out the documentary. They sued Kanye.
But you got a bigger voice than her. Basically.
It's because he got a bigger bag than her.
Back to that too.
Because if what happens if Drink Champs don't take this down, now this don't just becomes a Drink Champs issue. This could become we're suing Revolt. Or no, who's Revolt owned by? We're suing Comcast. So now that's fucks up Comcast business, which fucks up Revolt business, which fucks up Drink Champs business. It's all a trickle down effect. How do you really deal with these shits?
So everybody's got to avoid it just to say they asked.
Listen, when we got on here the one time and you were saying what you were saying, boom, 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 and I was like, yo, bro, we can't do that on here. And I tried to, we had our little discourse. You feel me? If that goes out to the wrong clip and say now the controversial Best Swoops show is worth $30 million. Oh, Best said what? Anti what remarks? Oh yeah, we need to. Just like that. It's just about making people. They don't really care about what's said as much because what's said is said. But now emotional distress. Got a lawsuit, and there's a lawyer that's going to take that case pro bono because they want that 10%.
Right.
So if we can sue Kanye for $250 million, 10% of that.
Right.
Lawyer got a payday. It's about the number. Follow the money. You're gonna figure out where all the answers is at. Just follow the money, man. Not Rory. My bad, Rory. Not to you. Maul and Joe Budden seem to be going back at it again.
I seen, and I think Rory's the black one, right? Maul's the black one. He said to show the numbers. I don't really know what's going on with. I didn't really look into it, but I did see that.
So they broke up 2 years ago. The Joe Budden podcast, as we know, it with Rory and Maul.
They broke up. It's been 2 years.
It's almost been 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, some time.
Damn, I feel like it was like
a year ago. It felt like a year. But I think the contract with Spotify ended 2 years ago, but they broke up like a year ago. Whatever the case may be. So they doing their own thing. And then Joe and them is doing their own thing. Joe is saying, I've never stolen anything from you. I don't need to steal nothing from you. People always carried you since I've known you. Maul saying, show us the book, show us the numbers. And to Joe's credit, they did do an audit and nothing came back unfounded. You feel me? Right. There was nothing that came back with a discrepancy. They just weren't happy. They thought that they should get profit shares. But they also wanted the salary. Joe, like, you're not getting both. Like, if we get off what the profit share is, we pay everybody first, then y'all get paid. But if y'all want to get paid, y'all are employees. Whatever the case may be. That came back. They saying, well, you can make accountant look any kind of way. Show me the taxes that you pay. First of all, bro, you can't go to the person that's considered your employer, regardless of what you're saying that y'all had ownership to. There was no paperwork that shows that. You can't go to your employer and tell them to show them how much money they spend in taxes.
Right.
I'm looking at you like you fucking crazy. And so I really don't understand or know what the hell is going on there. I just thought that they still have their issues. Maul's calling Joe a thief. Joe was like, listen, I don't care if people call me a thief, but you're not going to call me a thief. And I'm tired of you saying this shit because we all are in our good situations. Why the fuck you keep wanting to bring this shit up? Yeah. this all happened during the Saha interview because, you know, Saha and Joe got a beef. Saha thinks he's a better rapper than Joe. He's saying, Joe, why don't you come on and rap? Joe like, nigga, I'm not rapping for nothing, especially not from somebody like you who don't have no hits of your own. You write hits for other people, but you don't have none of your own. Fuck you. So, yeah, you know how Joe is. It's just their thing. They going back and forth at it. And then Mo said in that interview, well, he could put up the money with some of that money he stole from us. And he said, yeah. And Rory laughed and said he could pay with my money. Rory like, yeah, the money that he stole from us. So they're saying Mo's putting out there that Joe is a thief. There has not been any proof to do so. Ish says that he will put it out there if he was Joe to shut them the fuck up. But I will leave it to you guys. How would you guys handle that situation?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So show the contract, show the paperwork. That's all you got to do. You can't speak on nobody's street because you don't know what they agreed to. Everybody know Joe Budden's the face of that show, and depends on how much value they put in. Show the numbers. That's all I got to say. That's like we got a contract. We all agreed to do certain things. Like
yeah. So that contracts was went over. So the contracts and the accounting was audited. He wants to see the numbers that Joe paid in taxes for the business, and Joe says, "Fuck out of here. I'm not ever doing that."
I mean, Joe is the boss, so I don't know they had that right to even ask him. I'm still learning business, so I don't know.
I don't know anybody that's ever asked their like. Listen, we've had jobs before. I've never asked my employer to show me what they paid in taxes this year.
Right. Because people switching shit, people got kids, all that.
First of all, they will fire your dumbass nigga. You're not privy to that information. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying people be lying, all taxes on their taxes. That shit don't got. That's like private information, basically.
Yeah. That's real. That was real bold.
Yeah, it's a little different. I wouldn't know how to handle that situation because I think I know that Rory Moore was Sirius XM now. They got their thing going on over there. Joe is doing his thing independently and with Patreon and doing his own joint. So I just don't see where the issue still comes from where this has to be brought up. You made your money in situations. Are you trying to make up the money that you feel like you lost? Like, why crowd? Like, the milk is spilled. It's over. The situation is done. Y'all both got where y'all need to go. Y'all got y'all shit going on over there. They got their shit going on over there. I don't see the need to still take jabs at them about anything. Because it's not like you're not making money.
Yeah.
I agree.
In other news, Tyler Perry fired his whole accounting team because he sees that IRS owes him $9 million.
And they didn't fire it. I'll fire out too. Yeah, that's $9 million. Y'all not doing that job.
That means he's paying over in taxes, which means they fucking up because their job's to save him money, not spend him more money. So $9 million is crazy. And what else we got here?
Cardi B. I mean, not Cardi B. Megan Thee Stallion. I said Megan Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj
and Tasha K.
And Tasha K went live, talk about Megan and
why is she trying to like Nicki? And I love Nicki, but Nicki, why are you bullying all the women, man? That's crazy.
Like they was being funny. Like I don't know what's going on.
Tasha K, you already owe Cardi B money. You gotta relax. And
so the guy,
news,
you gonna put him back in?
And updated news, Lakers are down 10 to Portland right now too.
Who?
The Lakers.
I hate to have to say this, bro, because I'm rooting for Westbrook, but
he gotta go first of all. And we could spend this last 6 minutes talking about y'all FanDuel escapades because I would love to know because I don't gamble. I don't take them chances, but I would love to know how FanDuel is treating y'all. Christine's just rolling her eyes. Yeah, I think she's not having a good time with FanDuel.
Well, we don't want to talk about FanDuel, bro. Not today. Not today. Bro. I'm not gonna lose by nothing crazy. I'm losing by like 1 point games. Like 1 point. All you need is 2 more points. Is like dumb shit. Like, this shit is bad out here, bro. Niggas not being the regular self, bro. I don't understand what's going on. Fuck FanDuel.
Yo, First of all, no, because they might give us a sponsor. I like you, FanDuel. I don't gamble with you guys. Best and Christine does. But
nah, give me credit, FanDuel. Stop cheating, bro. Stop doing that bullshit, bro. They got people that don't know basketball and football and winning bets, and me that really know the game.
because you have to follow the numbers and the spread, bro. They're like usually it's not too far off.
Yo, Swoops, you know me, bro. I can name you every player on every team.
That's not what's going to make you win that though. It's a whole formula to that. Like the people that know the least about the sport and they just understand the money lines and stuff, they usually win more.
I understand that. Like, bro, like, come on, be real, bro. What's the chances of being not scoring 30 points per game? Let's just be real. The nigga give me 28 when I need him to give me 30. Hey, James Harden want to give me 12 points when I need him to give me 15. Like, dumb shit like that.
You gotta see what's going on, who they playing, man. You gotta get you a bookie. Get you a bookie, man. Shout out to the sports bookies out here, man.
FanDuel, if you can come out with the player's handbook, I would love to read it.
Yeah.
And I'm still stuck at the login. So, yeah, FanDuel's really not messing with me right now.
You know what's crazy, bro? I was winning at the casino all the time when it came, but now it's like, ever since they did the phone app, I'm not the same.
Have to follow the numbers, man. I really don't know what to tell you. I don't gamble, so I can't tell you. What I'll do is I'll listen to like sports shows and stuff like that. I talk about it. Shout out to my guy Ken Thompson, Sports X Radio. He does a good job of breaking that down and telling you what's usually the better ways to bet. But I don't bet at all, so I can't tell you.
And
we got just under a minute left. Anything you guys want to add before we get up out of here?
Yo, the end of Raising Canyon was fire.
Oh, I know he was gonna try to ruin it. I'm glad I watched this morning.
You watched it, bro?
Yeah,
they basically killed the whole cast off.
Nobody died.
No, mad people died in the shootout.
Nobody died in this. Well, a couple people died.
I'm not saying like the main characters, but I'm saying like a lot of supporting acts. They got killed off. What do you say when pay?
Yo, Bess, you was the right person to watch a TV show with. I'm not going to get into any of that. Anyway, shout out to my homie, man. They tried to take my boy out, but he's surviving. You feel me? Shout out to the nigga in the wheelchair.
Who's nigga in the wheelchair yet? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much. Christine,
I need that cop to die, bro. I'm tired of her.
Yo, Christine, anything you want to add before we get up out of here, man? Best out here talk about killing cops.
I don't that show. I don't keep up with that show, but I definitely need to start. I heard it's really good.
As you watch it, call me so we can talk about it. I love talking about good shows, bro. When I be invested to a show, bro, I spill the beans. I need somebody to talk to.
Oh,
with the Facebook.
And one more thing before we close out. Hey, yo, all you hating ass niggas on ESTG, you really need to watch out and understand who the fuck you're talking about. Okay? Just because he played sports, he played football, and this is like resurfacing from some hating ass niggas. And niggas want to debate under my comments too. Let's talk facts. It doesn't matter if he plays sports. Why would he rap about football? You niggas sound dumb. Like, at the end of the fucking day, I believe that he did what he did on the side. He would have got outed by now and stop hating on the real nigga.
But
he's not going to mess.
I hate that shit when people play sports.
Hey, hold on, Bess. Before we even go there, because I know we're gonna go like a minute left. All right, Mike, one more minute. One thing before we go there, didn't we just talk about Amani Bates like 3 weeks ago? Yeah. That shows enough for you. These dudes play sports. They be out here with the hammer. They be out here selling dope. Best take us out, and
I agree, bro. Like, do you know how many niggas that was hooping and that was shooting niggas and then going to play basketball the next day in high school, bro?
And college and the NFL. Gilbert Arenas went to the arena with guns to shoot his own teammate. Like, are we forgetting this?
That's still. I'm talking about firsthand. We see how many niggas do you know that be playing sports right now?
I'm telling you firsthand. I seen in college. I was doing B&Es and then playing football on Saturday. So
that shit don't mean shit. You gotta think about it. Not everybody comes a gangster. Like, man,
and people are still from these environments. He was just given an opportunity to do something that he was talented at. But at the same day, he's still a nigga, like you say, from the bricks. You're a nigga from the bricks. I'm a nigga from the projects. I was to play football. I was still doing project shit in college. That's all I know. So you can't just say, oh, a nigga went to go play a sport. He not this. Nigga, a lot of y'all niggas is there because y'all have no other choice but to be there. So you got to pick up a gun. And you still niggas still be pussy and getting robbed. So fuck out of here, bitch ass niggas. Y'all don't know if a nigga dick. But we up out of here, man. It's the controversial Best of Swoop show. I'm here with mature today, and the mature and boisterous Best, and the beautiful and always controversial Christine. And I'm yours truly, Vis Swoops, and we about to get the fuck up out of here. And thick riding is the worst form of transportation. Stop doing it, but a lot of y'all niggas do.
There's a lot of ways. You could ride a bus. You could take a bike. You could walk, and you chose a dick ride.